If you think that the southern border was the only problem that we had, you're sadly mistaken. Canada has been a problem for a number of years, but within the last 4 years, it's gotten severely worse. Check this out. This is Dark Star 44.
The Canadian government knew border security was going to be a top priority for the incoming Trump administration, and the newly named border czar didn't waste any time looking north. In an interview with a northern New York State TV station, Tom Homan said President Trump will push Prime Minister Trudeau to tighten up our shared border, calling it an extreme national security vulnerability. Canada's Revive Cabinet Committee on U.S. Relations met today, and that was one of the topics of conversation. CTV News senior political correspondent Mike LeCouture is following the developments. Mike, how is the Canadian government responding?
Yeah, Marcia, Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland said the border was one of the main focuses of that meeting today. To that end, you had the head of the CBSA and the RCMP in attendance at the meeting. Now, she says that the two countries can get together and solve this issue together, but the disagreement may be where the problem actually comes from. Have a look at some of these numbers that we have found from the U.S. They are saying that the number of encounters with migrants at the Canada-U.S. border has really spiked in recent years. Consider that in 2021, it was just 916. In the last fiscal year, that jumped to more than 23,000, according to the U.S. Customs Border and Border Protection Agency. Then, a union representing Canadian border guards says there is an issue and they just don't have the staff to deal with it right now. According to the union president, they're in need of up to 2,000 to 3,000 guards to deal with the volume that they have right now. That's not even considering a higher volume that they do expect coming now. The union says that CBSA doesn't even patrol right now between ports of entry. That's left up to the RCMP. Now, as you had mentioned, Homan said that they need to come together on this, and Freeland believes that the two countries can strike some sort of agreement. Have a listen.
We absolutely are working very, very hard to ensure our border is secure. It's an issue, first of all, for Canadians, and we think that today we really need to be sure that Canadians have confidence, that Canadians control our own border. Of course, it means we need to have the appropriate resources to do that, and we will.
Immigration Minister Mark Miller was asked about this earlier today in Vancouver, and he admitted the two countries will have to have some tough conversations here, Marcia, but he said he is open to that, and he is willing to talk to his counterpart south of the border and anxious to do so at the soonest possible. Marcia?
All right, thanks, Mike, for that.